Hi guys, this is Mesut, your driving instructor from NSW. I'm here to help you to pass your NSW P1 driving test. So today I'm going to cover one of the driving test routes from Auburn PCYC. Okay guys, let's get started. Okay, so to start the car, make sure your right foot on a brake. Then you start the car. So whenever you start the car, the handbrake goes last. So the car on the reposition, handbrake down. So I'm gonna go on the left side and left indication minimum 5 seconds. I count 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Then left head check, right head check. My car needs to come halfway through out. If I don't take my car halfway through out, I might hit the left car or the right car. If I do, it will be F3 fail item. So my car needs to come halfway through out. When halfway through out, I make full lock to the left. So this is the shared zone. Speed is 10 kilometers. My speed needs to be less than 10, so I need to go only with the brake here. So I can very slow over here. If my speed is more than 10, it will be F5 fail item exiting the speed limit. So there's two-way lane over here, so I need to be on the left side. I go very slow. I need to make a left turn up ahead, so I put left indication minimum 30 meters before. I can see a hazard. So if you see anything moving that comes to crash over his face, from your car up to 3 seconds and 1 meter gap to the left and right, you need to slow down and get a bonus point. If not, lose 1 point. I can see 1 more hazard on the right side. So I'm gonna make a left turn over here. I need to come as much spectacle to the left side. Whenever it's the end of the road, I'm gonna stop the car. Then if I see any car coming from the right side, I must give way. If not, it will F2 fail item, failure to give way. Then I check left side. If any car in the middle of the gate, close by, I can't go. If I go, it's F7 fail item, causing a dangerous situation. Because only one car come and go. I check right, I check left, one more left head check here. Then I make a left turn over here. I go very slow. My speed needs to be less than 10 kilometers. So when I come over here, the first thing I need to get right, the positioning. My car position needs to be left from the center. I come very slow. You're gonna see a center line in the middle. So car needs to be left from the center. You come left from the center. So when the car is fully out, then you can speed up. The speed here is 40 kilometers, guys. So I'm not gonna drive more than 30 up to the last traffic, up to the first traffic light. So up here I can see a speed hump. So my speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. And also I can see the narrow road sign. I can see the yellow painted and the black arrow. So my speed needs to be less than 25. So every time you drive through speed hump, pedestrian crossing, chicane, your speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. More than 25, you lose 1 point over here. So up here I can see one more speed hump. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. I check the reverse mirror. I slightly press the brake. So every time you make a left turn, right turn, make sure you slow down 2 times, even go straight. As soon as you see any chicane, pedestrian crossing, you check the reverse mirror. Did you slow down now? So up here I can see one more speed hump and the narrow road sign. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. So before touching the speed hump, my speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. So I'll continue it all the way through. An upcoming traffic light, I'm gonna make a right turn. So up here I can see one more hazard. I can see someone is opening the door and someone is standing on the road. If any pedestrian is standing on the street, left or right, doesn't matter, I need to slow down. If within 3 seconds, if not, you lose 1 point. So basically brake light on, right indication on, hazard light on. Anybody in the street, someone opening the door, if any car within 3 second distance try to make a left turn, right turn, you need to little bit slow down. If not, you lose 1 point. If you slow down, you get a bonus point. So the upcoming traffic light, I need to make a right turn. So I need to put right indication minimum 30 meters before. The one electric pole to another pole is 30 meters. So you put 100 meters before, no problem. It needs to be minimum 30 meters before. So I need to come smoothly stop with the 1 meter the bumper, the stop line. So light is green, so I don't stop the car, no head check required because I didn't stop the car. So I push halfway through and I'm gonna make and half right turn should be okay. And I'm gonna get straight to the right lane. Because if the speed is less than 80 kilometers, any lane you can drive. The speed here is 70 kilometers, so I can come straight to the right lane, no lane changing required. If you come to the left lane, you need to lane changing for 2 times. So up here I can see my light is red. I need to come smooth stop using 2-stage braking system. I check the reverse mirror, I select to press the brake, I hold it, then I put necessary enough pressure to come a smooth stop within 1 minute the bump of the stop line. So now head check left and right, then I can go. The head check is required, guys. If you stop fast at the traffic light, before foot of the brake, you must do head check. One for the left and one for the right. So chin to left shoulder and chin to right shoulder. So when you stop the car, make sure the front bumper is within 1 meter the bump of the stop line. If you cross the stop line, it's a fail item. If you 3 meters behind, it's a fail item. If you little bit far, it's all good. When you stop the car from the front car, I need to maintain 1 to 2 car distance. So I'll highly recommend you, if you can, please make 1.5 car distance. If you can select front car tire, little bit road surface 1.5 car. If you can see only front car tire, it's 1 car distance. And if you can see front car tire, very good amount of road surface is 2 car distance. So every time you approach traffic light intersection, you need to cover the brake. Can you see white dotted line in the middle? If you see 4 of them, you take foot off from the accelerator, just top of the brake. If it's 3 white dotted line, yellow rod comes, you must stop the car. 1 or 2 you can go. So whenever I drive the car, I must maintain 3 second distance from the front car. That called maintaining crash avoiding space. If you don't maintain 3 second distance, you lose 1 point under the speed management. The speed here is 70 kilometers. So I'll highly recommend if you can drive around like 60, 65. As long as more than 50 is all good. You can drive up to 20 kilometers less. You're not going to lose any point. So as long as speed is more than 50, you are safe. But if to maintain traffic fully possible to drive around like 60, 65. Always minimum 5 to 10 kilometers less. So I'm approaching traffic light. I'm covering the brake just in case if I can see the yellow light. Now the upcoming traffic light, I need to make a right turn. So when the speed is more than 60 kilometers, you put indication minimum 60 meters before. So I put indication now. Once you put indication, we do not check your speed, guys. So I check the reverse mirror, I'll little bit slow down now, and I'm going to come to the right lane. So before turning the wheel, I do want a right hand check here, though it's not required. So I'm going to come smooth stop within keeping 1 to 2 car distance from the front car. I'll highly recommend you, if possible, please keep 1.5 car distance. In this like front car tire, a little bit road surface is 1.5 car distance. So here the head check wasn't required, only one exception. If you are the first car who's changing lane and race concrete in the middle, the head check is not required. If a second car, third car, head check is required. So for the good habit, please just do the head check over here. I think I'm at like 4 car in the queue. No head check is required for me. The first car needs to do head check for us. So this traffic light is a red circle, red arrow pattern. So I need to wait for the green arrow to come. When green arrow comes, then we can go. So every time you make a right turn on an intersection and a traffic light, you push halfway through and half right turn. And please make sure speed not more than 25. Here we do not check your speed, guys. I push halfway through and half right turn, come straight to the right lane. And no lane changing required. Speed will be 50 kilometers here, and the fast street on the right side, and then make a right turn. I have a right indication now. Up it I can see hazard. I little bit slow down. I got a bonus point over here. If not, I lose 1 point. I check the reverse mirror. I slow down a bit more slow. I crawl like a sloth now. At first, I need to get the position right. Front of the bumper needs to be middle of the road. Then one more right hand check. Upcoming vehicle 5 seconds clear. I make a right turn. My car position needs to be led from the center. It needs to be L shape, guys. So every time I make a right turn, it needs to be L shape. This is unmarking road. Speed will be 50 kilometers. If possible to drive around like 40 kilometers here, 40, 45. Always minimum 5 to 10 kilometers less. Even more slow, you're not gonna lose any point over here. Unmarking road, we do not check your speed, how much slow you're driving, but you can't go more than 50. So end of the road, I need to make a left turn. So I put left indication minimum 30 meters before. You put 100 meters before, no problem. So every time you make a left turn, you need to do head check 2 times. One, you're driving straight 12 o'clock. Before left angle, 11 o'clock angle, you must run left head check. This head check is required. It doesn't matter car parked or not car parked here. The way the test works, we consider there's imaginary car over here. If any car parked, once you are parallel to the last car, I can see the white band. Once I parallel to the last car, I must run left head check, because after the last car, I'm coming to left angle. So my car position needs to be as much spectacle to the left side. And I can see the car park both left and right. I'm gonna come smooth stop. If there's a stop sign, you must wait minimum 3 seconds. If no signs give a sign, you don't need to wait 3 seconds. Okay, testing visa. The car is blocking my view. I can't see. I'm pushing forward. Then I can crawl. Front of the bumper can be up to the car park. So when I make a left turn, it needs to be a banana turn. So I'm pushing a little bit forward. At the same time, I slightly wheel turn to the left as well. Front of the bumper can be up to the car park. I'm crawling a centimeter. Then I check right hand side and 5 second distance clear. I need to do one more left head check. If there's a footpath on the left side, you must do left head check. If raised concrete is not required. For the good habit, just please do the head check before you go. I check right hand side, 5 second distance clear. I do one more left head check. Then I make a banana turn. I can't cross the center line. If you cross the center line, it will be F4 fail item, performing an illegal act of maneuver, driving wrong side of the road. So every time you make a left turn, it needs to be a banana turn. So I'll continue steady speed. Here is 50 kilometers. Impossible to drive like 40, 45. So end of the road, I'm gonna make a left turn. So I put left indication, minimum 30 meters before. You put 100 meters before, no problem. Once I parallel to the last car, I must run left head check over here. Then I can put up left angle. I will come as much spectacle to the left side. I'm coming very slow. I can see the car park both left and right. I'll come smooth stop. My car position needs to be as much spectacle to the left side. There's no signs. So it's a giveaway sign. I don't need 3 seconds. Then I can crawl. I will crawl up to the car park. I'm slightly turning wheel to the left side to make a banana turn. I check the right hand side. Once 5 second distance clear, I do one more left head check. Then I make a left turn. Now upcoming roundabout, I need to make a right turn. So whenever you drive in a residential area, commercial area, unmarked speed is 50. So you always drive minimum 5 to 10 kilometers less, around like 40, 45 if you can. The upcoming roundabout, I need to make a right turn. So I put right indication, minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror, little bit slow down now. When approaching roundabout, my speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. Now I check 12 o'clock, I check 3 o'clock. As long as no danger of collision, then I can go. So I need to give it 12 o'clock, I need to give it 3 o'clock. Please watch my video how to drive on a roundabout to get more in details. Then I go very slow over here. This is the peanut shaped roundabout. Very careful guys. Here we do not check the speed here. I go as much slow as possible. Only the brake. Please do not hit the roundabout. If you do the F3 fail item. Once my car is 1 o'clock position, I must put left indication. Then I start the wheel. Now the first street on the left side, I need to make a left turn. I put left indication, minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror. Once put indication, it slow down a little bit. Every time you make a left turn, right turn, you always slow down 2 times, guys. Once indication, a little bit slow down now. One more left head check here. This head check is marked. Then I need to come as much spectacle to the left side. I need to do one more left head check before the footpath. This head check is marked over here. I do one more left head check over here. Then I'm gonna do a 3-point turn over here. So I put left indication. The indication needs to be minimum 3 seconds. For example, you're driving like 40 kilometers. You put left indication, you check the reverse mirror, little bit slow down now. Then you need to count 1001, 1002, 1003. The indication needs to be minimum 3 seconds. Then after that, you must do one left head check. You press the brake, you go very slow, as much slow as possible. Whenever the front left tire is touching the gutter, you need to slowly start the wheel. So both left two tire needs to be within 50 centimeters from the curb. If little bit far, lose 1 point, not a fail item. But if you hit the curb, it's a fail item, guys. So both left two tire needs to touch the gutter. So it needs to be within 50 centimeters from the curb, guys. So now I put now 2 things you can do over here. You put right indication. If 5 seconds wait, then as you go, you can make a right turn. Or to make your life easy, you make full lock to the right now. So you put right indication. Then you must wait minimum 5 seconds. So every time you move up from the parking space, from curb side, you must put indication minimum 5 seconds. So I put right indication. I can 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Then I do left head check, right head check. So any parking you do is like 2 systems. You press the brake, you little bit release, just the car moves. So just little bit for the brake, the car just moves. So you need like 2 systems. You press the brake, you little bit release, the car just moves. No accelerator please, unless it's uphill. When the front right tire is close to the gutter, I'm going to stop the car. Then you put car on reverse, full lock to the left. So indication left, you must do 3 head check. So every time you reverse, make sure the first thing car on a reverse. Second, indication left. Third, you need to do 3 head check. So chin to left shoulder, chin to right shoulder, over the left shoulder check. Fourth, as you're reversing, you need to look over the left shoulder through the back window. Minimum 2 times you need to shoot extinguisher. And also look the left side bubble mirror, that how far from the car, guys. Whenever left tire is close to the gutter, you need to stop the car. So I look over the left shoulder. Whenever my back tire is close to the gutter, I'm going to stop the car. Then I put car on a D, full lock to the right indication. I must look up and down the road. So chin to left shoulder, chin to right shoulder, then I can go. And if you can't make 3-point turn, guys, you need a 5-point turn. So I think I might hit the car. If there is any possibility, please do not take any risk. So 3-point turn, you can make 5-point turn. So now I'm gonna make a 5-point turn. I put car on reverse, full lock to the left, indication left. So left head check, right head check. I look over the left shoulder, then a little bit from the brake. I look over the left shoulder and I check the bubble mirror that I'm not hitting the car. I look over the left shoulder, I check the bubble mirror on the left side that I'm not hitting the car. On my left tire is close to the gutter, I'm going to stop the car. Now car on a D, full lock to the right, indication right. I look up and down the road. So chin to left shoulder, chin to right shoulder, then I can go now. So end of the road, I'm gonna make a left turn. So I put left indication. Here, guys, the road is a bit narrow. When the road is narrow, the fast head check is not required. But for the go heavy, you can do it if you like. So I come as much spectacle to the left side over here. Then I check right hand side. Once like 5-second distance clear from the car, you must need to have 5-second distance clear from the right side car, guys. You need like 2 seconds to make a left turn over here. Then you must maintain 3-second distance from the back car. So my vision is slightly blocked because of the car, so I can crawl. When I crawl, I slightly wheel turn to the left as well. It needs to be a banana turn. So I check right hand side and 5-second distance clear. I do one more left head check here, then I make a banana turn over here. So hand on both sides, just touch my accelerator to steer the wheel, or you can use your hand, both is okay. So upcoming roundabout, I'm gonna make a left turn. So I put left indication, I check the reverse mirror, I little bit slow down now, then a little bit more slow. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. I check 12 o'clock, I check 3 o'clock. As long as no danger of collision, I can make a left turn. Now the first street on the right side, I need to make a right turn. So I put right indication, minimum 30 meters before. You put 60 meters before, no problem. It needs to be minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror, little bit slow down now. And approaching way more slow, I crawl like a sloth. My car needs to be in my lane. So front of the bumper needs to be middle of the road. So I'm on a Brixton road, so I need to make a right turn on a London road. So front of the bumper needs to be middle of the road. Upcoming vehicle, 5-second distance clear. One more light check, then I make a right turn. So here I'm gonna do a car start parking on the left side. So I put left indication. So for example, you're driving like 40 kilometers. You put the left indication, you check the reverse mirror, little bit slow down now. Then you count 1001, 1002, 1003. Then you do a left head check. Then you go left angle, 11 o'clock angle, very, very slow. Whenever front left tire is touching the gutter, you need to slowly steer the wheel. So both left two tire needs to touch the gutter. It needs to be within 50 centimeters from the car. Whenever the front left two touching the gutter, you put handbrake up, car on P, indication off, engine off, the last thing for the brake. So both left two tire needs to touch the gutter. It needs to be within 50 centimeters from the car. If it's like a little bit far, guys, don't worry. It's not a fail item. You're gonna maximum, you're gonna lose 1 point. So now to start the car, the right foot needs to be on the brake. Then I start the car. So whenever you start the car, the handbrake goes last. I put our car on a D, handbrake down. I put right indication. I must wait minimum 5 seconds. So every time you move over the parking space, car side, you must wait 5 seconds. You count 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Then left head check, right head check. Then you can go. If it's any car is coming second time, you don't need 5 seconds. You just do the right blind spot check, then you can go. So end of the road, I need to make a right turn. So up here I can see hazard. Can you see something is moving? A pedestrian on the street. I need to little bit slow down. If I don't slow down, I'll lose 1 point over here. So end of the road, I need to make a right turn. I put right indication. My car position needs to be close to the center. When unmarking road, guys, there's no line in the middle. So what you do? You divide road in half. You need to get an imaginary center. A car needs to be left from the center. So I need to make a right turn on a parallel street. The car position needs to be left from the center. Okay, my vision is blocked because the car park. So I can crawl up to the car park. I check left and right and 5 second distance clear. I push halfway through and make a right turn. It needs to be L shape, guys. Now hand on both sides, just touch the accelerator to steady the wheel. So every time you make a left turn, right turn on a traffic light intersection, we do not check the speed. So I'm gonna make a left turn, right turn. At first steady the wheel, then you can slowly speed up. Up it I can see one more hazard. Something is moving within 3 second distance. If I a little bit slow down here, I get a bonus point. If not, I'm gonna lose 1 point. So I go very slow over here. So end of the road, I need to make a right turn. So this is unmarking road. There's no line in the middle. So I divide the road in half. So I need to get the imaginary center in my head. My car position needs to be left from the center or close to the center. So every time you make a right turn, you go straight, your car position needs to be left from the center. So you put right indication minimum 30 meters before. So I can see the car park both left and right. If your vision is clear and 5 second distance clear from the left and right side, you do not need to stop the car. You can go very slowly. You can go. But if your vision is blocked, so 95% time wherever you go, there's a car park. Stop the car, then you can crawl up to the car park. We check left and right, 5 second distance clear. I push halfway through. Phone bumper needs to be middle of the road. Then I make a right turn. My car position needs to be left from the center. So every time you make a right turn, it needs to be L shape. If you make a banana turn, it will be fail item, F4 fail item. Upcoming roundabout, I need to make a left turn. So you need to put indication minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror, little slow down now. The speed needs to be less than 25. I check 12 o'clock, I check 3 o'clock. No danger of collision. Then I can make a left turn over here. So I need to continue straight. So this is unmarking road speed is 50 kilometers. You possibly drive on like 40, 45 if you can. So end of the road, I need to make a left turn. So I put left indication minimum 30 meters before. I can see hazard up ahead. Can you see brake light on? There's hazard. I see one more car on the right side. Try to make a right turn. So I need a little bit slow down. I've got 2 bonus points over here. One separate the last car. I do one left head check over here. Then I come as much spectacle to the left side. My car position need to be as much spectacle to the left side. I check the right hand side and I can see a car is coming. So you must maintain 4. You need like 5 second distance from the right hand side car. You need like minimum 2 seconds to make a left turn for yourself. So I have like 5 second distance clear from the right hand side. I do one more left side check over here. Then I make a left turn. It needs to be banana turn. Please do not cross the center line. If you do, it will be F4 fail item, performing an illegal act of maneuver. The upcoming roundabout, I need to make a left turn. So I put left indication minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror. I little bit slow down now. When I'm approaching roundabout, my speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. I check 12 o'clock. I check 3 o'clock. No danger of collision. Then I can go. Please watch my roundabout video, guys. How to drive on a roundabout to get more in details. So this is a residential area. Speed is 50 kilometers. I'm gonna drive around like 40, 45. So up ahead, I can see a speed hump and a narrow road sign. So I check the reverse mirror. I little bit slow down now. My speed needs to be less than 25. More than 25, I'm gonna lose 1 point over here. Now I'm approaching Barala shopping center. So whenever you drive close to the shopping center, speed is 40 kilometers. Please do not drive more than 30. Even more slow here, you're not gonna lose any point. We do not check speed whenever you drive through or close to the shopping center, guys. When the road is marking, you can drive up to 20 kilometers less, but this is not included in a shopping center area. It's like unmarking road. We do not check the speed, how much slow driving. But you can't go over the speed limit. I can see hazard. This car is supposed to give us giveaway. Look, one more car. It's our priority, but it's going a little bit slow down. I get a bonus point. So if you see any car within 3 second distance, try to make a left turn, right turn, you little bit slow down, you get a bonus point. If don't slow down, you lose 1 point. So I need to come a smooth stop, keeping 1, 2, and I think I can go now. I think the phone car is stopping. One more hazard. Can someone open the door? If anybody open the door, you little bit slow down, guys, you get a bonus point, because whenever you drive the car, you need 1 meter gap to the left and right. That's called maintaining a buffer zone. If you don't have a buffer zone, you need to slow down. If you don't slow down, it will be as circle on S column, you lose 1 point under the speed management. So now here, every time you approach pedestrian crossing, speed hump, chicane, speed needs to be less than 25. If you see anybody on the pedestrian crossing, let them completely off. Even someone is close by, try to cross. If you go, it's a fail item. So up it, I can see one more hazard. I need to slow down. I can see someone is crossing the road. If I slow down a little bit, slow down, a bonus point. If not, I lose 1 point over here. The reason we do not check speed here, guys, because whenever you drive close to the shopping center, you need to deal with the heavy hazards, especially pedestrian and the cars. So that's the reason we do not check speed. Please do not have more than 30. When more slow, you're not going to reach any point. I can see a speed hump. My speed needs to be less than 25. I can see a pedestrian crossing. I check both left and right. Nobody's coming, then I can go. My speed needs to be less than 25. Up it, I can see one more hazard. Someone opening the door. You little bit slow down, get a bonus point. If not, you lose 1 point over here. So the upcoming roundabout, I need to continue straight. So I can see a chicane. Under the speed management, my speed needs to be less than 25. More than 25, I'll lose 1 point over here. I check 12 o'clock, I check 3 o'clock, no danger of collision, then I'll go. I can see one more, I can see 2 more hazard on the left side, little bit slow down, a bonus point over here. So single lane roundabout, guys, no indication is required. If dual lane, multi lane, once car is 10 o'clock position, you must put left indication. But for the good habit, once you got 10 o'clock position, you can put left indication. If not, it's all good. So now this is a residential area. Speed is 50 kilometers. It's possible to drive around 40, 45 if you can. Up to 30 is okay. You're not going to lose any point. So I need to continue straight. With the upcoming traffic light, I need to make a right turn. So I put right indication, minimum 30 minutes before. I check the reverse mirror, reverse mirror now. I can see the light is red. I need to come a smooth stop within 1 meter the bumper, the stop line, using 2-stage braking system. You slightly press the brake, you hold it, then put necessary ana pressure to come a smooth stop within 1 meter the bumper, the stop line. So every time you stop the car needs to be smooth. If not smooth, if it's shaky, you lose 1 point for eco. Very hard braking, you lose 1 point for hard braking. Now I'm fast at the traffic light. Whenever I see the green circle, I must do head check. Chin to left shoulder, chin to right shoulder. Head check, chin to left shoulder, chin to right shoulder. Then I need to cross this top line. I push a little bit forward. When upcoming vehicle is clear, then I push halfway through, then make a right turn. If you see any car is coming, if you see a car is coming, no problem. You wait for the red light. When red light comes, then you push, they must stop. Then you need to push halfway through, then you need to make a right turn. And if you do not do these, guys, the first time we let you go. Second time, it will be fail item. The test teams are going to ask you, can you please push forward? So by the time the test team is asking you to push forward, the test team is helping. It will be F6 fail item. I can see dragon teeth, that the indication school up it. I can see a zigzag, that the indication pedestrian crossing up it. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers because of 3 reasons. Speed hump, pedestrian crossing, also for the narrow road. So the speed here is 60 kilometers. So I'm going to drive around like 50, 55. To maintain traffic. I can say hazard up it. I leave it to slow down, I get a bonus point. If not, I lose 1 point. So here, guys, you can drive up to 20 kilometers less. You're not gonna lose any point. As long as speed is more than 40, you're safe. If speed comes less than 40, with a normal traffic condition, you lose 1 point over here. So it's possible to maintain traffic flow. You always drive minimum 5 to 10 kilometers less. Please do not drive more than 60. If you drive more than even 61, it test will be finished over here. F5 fail item, exceed the speed limit. You can drive up to 20 kilometers less, you're not going to lose any point. Less than 20, you lose 1 point. It's not a fail item. So upcoming traffic light, I need to continue. I need to make a left turn. So I need to put left indication minimum 30 minutes before. Please do not cross the unbroken white line. If you do, it's an F1 fail item. With the white dotted line here, I must do one left head check over here. Then I need to come to the left lane. So I need to come smoothly stop. Within 1 minute the bumper is stop line. I need to come smoothly stop over here. If not, I lose 1 point over here. I'm the first at the traffic light. I must do head check. Chin to left shoulder, chin to right shoulder. The second head check is not required, but I'll highly recommend you please do it. Head check left and right. I do one more left head check over here before the footpath. Then I go straight to the right lane. Here the second head check is not required. The reason, the pedestrian crossing, they can't cross the road because it's a marked pedestrian crossing with the traffic light. They got a button, the okie-dokie button. Once they press the button, when the light is green for them, they can go. That's the reason it's not required. But for the good habit, please do the head check over here. I can see a dragon teeth. So this is the indication school up ahead. If you see your driving test during school zone time, from this point speed needs to be less than 40 kilometers. More than 40 it has to be finished over here. Up ahead I can see a speed hump, pedestrian crossing and narrow sign. My speed needs to be less than 25. More than 25 I lose 1 point over here. Now the first street on the right side, I need to make a right turn. I put right indication, minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror, little bit slow down now, a little bit more slow. I crawl like a sloth now. My car position needs to be in my lane. Front of the bumper needs to be middle of the road. You can see unbroken white line over here. Front of the bumper equal. Upcoming vehicle 5 seconds clear. You do one more right hand check, then make a right turn. But I can see car is coming. Here guys, please do not turn the wheel until you do right hand check. The right hand check first, because the people, they overtake on the right side. That's the reason the head checks record over here. If you make full lot on the right here, that could cause a fail item, F7 fail item, causing a dangerous situation. So upcoming vehicle 5 seconds clear. I right head check over here, then I make a right turn. It needs to be L shape. My car position needs to be led from the center. So if you turn the wheel beforehand guys, before doing head check, if someone hit you from the behind, you might hit the right car. Right hand side car is a fail item. If the wheel is straight, if someone hit from the behind, you go straight forward and not hitting anyone. So that's the reason you can't turn the wheel until you do right head check. So I need to continue straight. So this unmarking road, its speed is 50 kilometers. If possible, you drive around like 40, 45. Now I need to continue straight. So end of the road, I need to make a right turn. Up it I can see hazard, a little bit slow down, I get a bonus point. Can you see someone on the street? Now I put right indication, minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror, a little bit slow down now. Every time you make a left turn, right turn, you slow down 2 times. Indication, little bit slow down now, slow down. Once put indication, we do not check your speed. My car position needs to be led from the center. Can you see unbroken white line in the middle? The car needs to be led from the center. No sign means give a sign. But my vision is blocked. So I'm going to stop the car first. Okay, testing officer. My vision is blocked because of the car part I can't see. I'm pushing forward. Then I can crawl now. So I will crawl a centimeter up to the car park. I can crawl up to the car park. And if you see the car park divided with unbroken single line, you can crawl up to that point. Now I check left and right and 5 second distance clear. I push halfway through, then I make a right turn. It needs to be L shape guys. Every time you make a right turn, it needs to be L shape. If you make a banana turn, if you don't push halfway through, this is called banana turn. It will be F4 fail, item performing illegal act of maneuver, driving wrong side of the road. Now I need to continue straight. So this is the residential area, speed is 50 kilometers. I'm gonna drive around 40, 45. The upcoming traffic light, I need to make a right turn. So I put right indication, minimum 30 meters before. So this traffic light is a red circle pattern only, no arrow. So I can see the light is yellow. I check the reverse mirror, the reverse slow down now. I'm gonna come smoothly stop within 1 meter the bumper, the stop line, using 2-stage braking system. A complete stop within 1 meter the bumper stop line. If you cross the stop line, it's a fail item. If you 3 meters behind, it's a fail item. If you a little bit far, it's okay. So for example, you stop like 2 meters behind, no problem. Then you push forward, the final head check left and right. I need to cross the stop line. A little bit push forward. On upcoming vehicle is 5 seconds clear. I push halfway through, I make a right turn. Then I push halfway through now, I make a right turn. If car is coming, no problem. You wait for the red light. When the red light comes, the upcoming vehicle gonna stop. Then you must make a right. You finish your right turn. If not, it's a big problem, guys. So if it's like only red circle pattern only, you have no option. You need to cross the stop line. You push a little bit forward. If you don't do, first time we will let you go. Second time it will be fail item. So the upcoming traffic light, I need to continue straight. I can see the light is red, and to come a smooth stop within 1 meter to the bumper stop line using 2-stage braking system. As I'm the first car in the queue, I must need to head check. Chin to left shoulder, chin to right shoulder. The reason the head check is required here, guys, because people go with the red light and yellow light. This is the reason the head check is required over here. Even for the practical life, this head check, you must do this head check. This is the law in New South Wales now. So head check both left and right I do, then I go now. So the upcoming traffic light, I need to continue straight. I can see the light is red, so I'm gonna come a smooth stop using 2-stage braking system, keeping 1 to 2 car distance from the front car. So here, guys, 2 things you can do. So this lane is go straight and also make a right turn. The left lane you can go straight. The best option, if you can stay on this lane, guys, the front car gonna make a right turn. When you make a right turn, when the car is gone, then I'll be straight. Or you can do one more thing. You put left indication, left head check, you come to the left lane like this. Then light is green, I can continue straight. Then you exit the same lane. The lane you are, you must come to the same lane first. Then you put right indication. You must keep, so you must give away all the traffic to the right side. On the right side traffic is clear, you must do one right head check. Then you can come to the right lane. Here, guys, the best option is stay on the right lane. When the front car is gone, making a right turn, then when U-turn is come, then you can continue straight. Or you can come to the left lane, then follow the same steps like me. Now I need to continue straight, so I can see a true hazard up ahead. Little bit slow down here, I got a bonus point. Can you see a car within 3-second distance? One is trying to make a left turn, one is trying to make a right turn. So little bit slow down, you got a bonus point. If you see any car within 3-second distance, start to make a left turn, right turn, you little bit slow down, you get a bonus point. If you see a brake light on, right indication on, hazard alert on, anybody on the street, any car within 3-second distance, try to make a left turn, right turn, you slow down, you get a bonus point under the hazard perception. If not, you lose actual 1 point. So I need to continue straight. I can see a zigzag. There's a pedestrian crossing up ahead. I can see a dragon. There's an indication school up ahead. If you see to driving these schools on time, from this point speed needs to be less than 40. More than 40, test will be finished. Up here I can see a narrow road sign. Speed harm, pedestrian crossing. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers because of 3 reasons. So now the first street on the left side, I'm going to make a left turn. I put left indication. I can't cross unbroken white turn. I can see hazard. Can you see the hazard alert on? You need to slow down over here. You can't cross unbroken white on left head check over here, guys. It's not required, but I highly recommend to do this. When you come to the bend, you must do one more left head check. You come only the brake here, guys. We do not check the speed. When you make a left turn, right turn, traffic light intersection, we do not check the speed. You come as much as possible. The reason here, there might be a pedestrian crossing the road. So that's the reason we do not check the speed here, guys. Now the first street on the left side, I make a left turn. I put left indication. I make a left turn on a harrow road. Once I parallel the last car, I must do one left head check here. Then I come to the bend car before the footpath. I must do one more left head check over here. Then I make a banana turn. When my car is on the middle of the lane, hand on both sides, just touch of accelerator. Then I go. I can see a dragon teeth over here. There's indication school up ahead. I can see a zigzag. There's the indication pedestrian crossing up ahead. So my speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. I can see speed harm, pedestrian crossing, and the narrow road sign. So my speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. I check both left and right. So this is a residential area. Speed is 50 kilometers. So I'm gonna drive around like 40, 45. So I think the road is a bit downhill. So I check the reverse mirror. I slightly press the brake. I can see one more hazard. A car is trying to come out. Little bit slow down over here. I get a bonus point. If not, I lose 1 point over here. So the road is a bit downhill. Normally the speed goes 5 to 10 kilometers more automatically, even you don't put accelerator. So make sure every time you drive through downhill, you slightly press the brake. The speed doesn't go more than 50. If it does, it will be F5 fail. I am exiting the speed limit. Upcoming roundabout, I'm going to make a right turn. I put right indication minimum 30 meters before. So I check the reverse mirror. I little bit slow down now, then a little bit more slow. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. Now I check 12 o'clock, I check 3 o'clock, no danger of collision, bit of left angle. I make some room for myself. Then I make very, very slow. I go only with the brake over here. Once my car is 1 o'clock position, I must put left indication. Then I slowly steer the wheel. When my car is steady, wheel is steady, then I can slowly speed up. So again, this is the unmarking road. Speed is 50 kilometers. It possibly drive around like 40, 45. Now the upcoming roundabout, I need to make a left turn. I put left indication minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror, little bit slow down now, little bit more slow. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. I check 12 o'clock, I check 3 o'clock, no danger of collision. I make a left turn over here. Now hand on both sides, just the touch of the accelerator to steer the wheel. When the wheel is steady, car is steady, now I can slowly speed up. Now I need to continue straight. So this is the residential area, speed is 50. I'm gonna drive around like 40, 45. So you always need to drive minimum 5 to 10 km less. So after I can see the road is a bit downhill, I need to slightly press the brake, make sure the speed doesn't go more than 50. If it does, it will F5 fail attempt. So end of the road, I need to make a right turn. So I put right indication minimum 30 meters before. So after I can see a narrow road sign. Can you see the yellow painted with the black arrow? Then my speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. Then my car position needs to be close to the center and stop sign. I need to come a smooth stop within 1 meter the bumper, the stop line. So the first line is stop line. So to come a smooth stop within 1 meter the bumper, the stop line. I must wait 3 seconds before anything. 1001, 1002, 1003. Then okay, testing which is my vision did block, which is the car. I'm crawling a little bit forward. Then I can crawl up to the car park a centimeter. I need to give a left side car, right hand side car, and the front car as well, guys. So once I put like 5 seconds distance clear from the left and right hand side car, then I push halfway through, I make a right turn. So I'm checking both left and right and 5 seconds distance clear, I push halfway through, then make a right turn. So this is the Vaughan Street. Speed is 50 kilometers. So it's possible to drive around like 40, 45 if you can. I can see 2 more hazard up ahead. Little bit slow down here, I got a bonus point. Now upcoming traffic light, I need to make a right turn. So the road is a bit downhill. I check the reverse mirror, I slightly press the brake and make sure the speed doesn't go more than 50. So I put right indication minimum 30 meters before. This traffic light is only red circle. I've got no option. I need to cross the stop line. The light is yellowed and I come a smooth stop within 1 meter the bumper stop line. So I'm fast at the traffic light. I must need to head check whenever the red circle turns green. My light is green now. I do head check left and right. Then I need to cross the stop line. I push a little bit forward. When upcoming vehicle is 5 seconds distance clear, I push halfway through. Then I make a right turn. If the car is still coming, no problem. I need to wait for the red light to come. So when red light comes, they must stop. Then I must make the right turn. I push halfway through, then I make a right turn. So I'm waiting for the 5 seconds to clear. If not, I'm waiting for the red light. When red light comes, the upcoming vehicle must stop. Then I need to push halfway through and I make a right turn over here. Now I've got a 5 second distance clear. I push halfway through. Then I make a right turn. Now hand on both sides. Just touch the accelerator, straight the wheel. So when I make a left turn, right turn, traffic light intersection, please make sure speed not more than 25. We do not check the speed. Here we check your vehicle control. And if you cross the lane line, it's a fail item. So this is unmarking road, speed is 50 kilometers. If possible, you drive around like 40, 45. So up it, I can see one more hazard. Can you see someone opening the door? And on the street, I leave a store on here, I get a bonus point. Up it, I can see the roadwork sign. Whenever you see the roadwork, guys, speed is 40 kilometers. Please do not drive more than 30, 35. Even more slow here, you're not going to lose any point. But if you go more than 40, your test will be finished over here. In general, when the speed is less than 80 kilometers, if you see the roadwork sign, speed is 40 kilometers. So basically, if you see like any roadwork sign, speed is 40 kilometers. They put sign, no sign, speed is 40 kilometers. So please drive around like 30, 35, even more slow is okay. Now upcoming roundabout, I need to make a left turn. I put left indication, minimum 30 meters before. I check the reverse mirror. I little bit slow down now, then a little bit more slow. Now I crawl like a sloth. I check 12 o'clock, I check 3 o'clock. I can see the car in the middle of the roundabout. I can't go. I can see the car is very close by 3 o'clock, making a right turn. I can't go. Now 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, all clear. Then I can make a left turn over here. The road is bending to the left side. A little bit slow down here. Under the speed management, whenever you drive on a car on a bend, if you can't see 5 seconds up ahead, you need to little bit slow down. If you don't slow down, it will start on an escalate and lose 1 point. Now this is a residential area. Speed is 50 kilometers. So possibly you drive on like 40, 45 if you can. So end of the road with the traffic light, I need to make a left turn. So this is one lane over here. Up here you can see the one lane gonna diverge in 2 lane. So to make a left turn, I'm gonna come to the left lane. So up here you can see the 2 lane, both lane you can make a left turn, but I'll recommend you please come to the left lane. So it's 1 lane over here. Up here the 1 lane gonna diverge in 2 lane. You put left indication. The indication needs to be minimum 3 seconds. Then can you see that 1 lane diverging in 2 lane? I must want left head check here. Then I come to the left lane. Then this is the red circle, red arrow pattern. My arrow is green. I can go now. Now one more left head check if you can on the bend before the footpath if you can. If you can't, it's okay. This head check is not required. With the pedestrian, they are not allowed to go until the green light comes for them. They got an okie-dokie button. They press the button and the green light comes, they can go. But if the pedestrian, now I need to come smoothly stop, keeping 1 to 2 car distance from the front car. But the problem here, guys, if the even light is green for us but red for them, if they try to cross the road, if you go, it's an F4 fail item. So it's their priority. They go the right way. So let them completely off, then you can go. And if you see, so if you hit any pedestrian, it will be F3 fail item. So here the second head check, I wasn't fast at the traffic light, so and my car was running motion. The first head check is not required, but the second head check before the footpath is not required. But I'll highly recommend you please do this head check if you can. It's not required, but indirectly this head check is required. Now I think on 4th or 5th car in the queue, no head check required for me. The first car needs to do head check. So I'll continue straight up ahead. Speed here is 70 kilometers. This is an all big driveway. If possible, you drive like around like 50, 55 if you can. Speed is 70 kilometers. You can drive up to 20 kilometers less. The speed needs to be more than 50. Less than 50, lose one over here under the speed management. Whenever you drive the car, you must maintain 3 second distance from the front car. If everybody driving in a normal speed, no car in front of you, you drive if possible around like probably 60 if you can, 60, 65. As long as more than 50 is all good. Less than 50, you lose 1 point over here. So I can see the light is red. And to come smoothly stop, keeping 1 to 2 car distance, I'll highly recommend you 1.5 car. If you can select front car, tire, little bit road service, 1.5 car. And to come smoothly stop, keeping 1 to 2 car distance. If my car is not like, if it's like it's not smooth stop, it's very hard, you know, if the car is like shakes very hard badly, you lose 1 point for the eco. If you make very hard brake, you lose 1 point for the hard braking under the vehicle control. So this traffic light, I need to make a left turn. I put left indication. My light is green. This head check is record here, guys. So when I come before the footpath, you must want left head check. So every time you make a left turn from main road to side road, it doesn't matter traffic light, no traffic light, this head check is required. You must do this head check. If not, it is 1 head check over here. Now up here I can see I speed harm. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. So I check the reverse mirror. I little bit slow down now, a little bit more slow. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. So up here I can see the car park on the left side. Can you see the line in the middle? This is the center line. Under the speed management, I don't have a buffer zone here. So whenever you drive the car, you need like a 1 meter gap to the left and 1 meter to the right. That's called maintaining a buffer zone. If you don't have a buffer zone, 1 meter gap to the left and right, you drive as much as possible. If someone opens the door, you need to stop the car on the spot. If you go the normal speed, you lose 1 point over here. You drive not more than 15-20 over here up to the last car. I can see speed harm. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. So under the speed management, the road is not marking, so I do not check the speed, guys, here. So you can drive more slow, no problem. I can see up here the speed is 40. speed is 50 here. Once you cross the 40 sign, before crossing the 40 sign, speed needs to be less than 40 kilometers. So up it I can see speed hump. My speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. I check the reverse mirror. I let reverse slow down now. The speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. So up it I can see 1 minute speed hump. So my speed needs to be less than 25 kilometers. I check the reverse mirror. I little bit slow down now. Then little bit more slow. So up it and to make a right turn. So before touching the gate, speed needs to be less than 10 kilometers. If you see any car in the middle of the gate and close by, please do not go. If you go, F7 fail item. The road is very narrow by only one car come and go. So before touching the gate, speed needs to be less than 10 kilometers. The share zone, in general in Australia, if you get any public parking spot, speed is 10 kilometers. So in general, sometimes even they put 5. Here's a 10 kilometers. Make sure speed less than 10. More than 10, it has to be finished over here. So I need to make a right turn over here. Front of the bumper needs to be middle of the road. I can't turn the wheel until right hand check. At first I get the position right. Front of the bumper is middle of the road. One more right hand check. Then I can make a right turn. So I'm gonna do a parking on the right side. So I'm gonna do a middle of the two car. Can you see the white car and the Nissan? So I have a right indication. The front, the right mirror needs to be equal to the first line. Then I do one right hand check here. Then I can turn the wheel. If please do only 45 degree front parking whenever finish your driving test. Whenever a car is middle of the lane, just make a 1.5 turn to the left side to steer the wheel, guys. So car needs to be in the lane, guys. So it doesn't go straight, left angle, right angle, no problem. As long as the car is middle of the lane, it's all good. Now handbrake first, car on a P, finish indication off, engine off. The last thing, put the brake. So when you finish your driving test, you always do please 45 degree front parking. If you do on the right side, you come as much as possible to the left side. You put indication right, the first line equal to the right mirror. You do right hand check. Then as you go, you make a right turn. Then you know how much turn you need. Then when car is in the middle of the lane, just steer the wheel, guys. And if you do on the left side, you come as much as possible to the right side. The first line is equal to the left mirror. Then you do left hand check. Here, guys, the indication is marked, the head check is marked, no marking for the parking. If you hit the car, it will be F3 fail item. If you cross the lane line, it's a fail item. As this is no marking for this parking, you're not going to lose any point. So if possible, just keep your car in the lane. It doesn't have a straight left angle, right angle, no problem. Alright, guys, so this is the end of the driving test. So if you like to book a lesson with me, you can do so. Please go to oneyeardrivingschool.com.au, or you can call the number you can see on the video. Alright, guys, please do subscribe the channel if you like to get more videos. I'll be keep posting more videos to pass you to NHWP on driving test. Alright, guys, drive safe, stay safe, and see you on another video. Thank you.